Hello and welcome back to GTA. We're about to do a cell mission. Oh, not our first, our second. I forgot to record the first.
You know what the new version of the personal touch is? The, impersonal touch. People want privacy, Doodaroo, and we can give it to them. All you have to do is hide the packages at the drop points, and the customer picks it up on their own time. Everyone gets fucked up, everyone wins.
But it sounded remarkably like, yeah, it's 5 drops. So this mark one of them. So it sounded, yeah, it sounded like the very first mission. So essentially we're doing the first mission over again, except it's for the second time. So I've got an idea of what's going on with this one then. So it's 5 packages. When you get there, there'll be 3 drop points at each of the 5, and you get to choose where you put the package. And the catch is, it could be overlooked by obviously the police. So you've got to try and make sure you're not seen by the police. That's where you get 3 chances. I think you've got to look out for cars. I did get caught out a couple of times on the first one, and essentially it just sends some plea. You get a couple of stars, and then so it's not too difficult to get away from. And you're on a bike as well. This was one of them, so I dropped it here last time. I think I'm going to do the same this time. I will have a quick look down the alleyway, just to see if there's anyone down overlooking that other one. I don't think I see anybody. There's no one there, but we're going to drop it here. Now there is a guy. Oh, he's walking anyway, but I don't even know if that matters. Right, let's go. Next drop. So it didn't kick off. Let's mark it on the map. For the next one, if I can get it. That'll do. Not too far away. You get 17 minutes, well 18 minutes to do it as well, or thereabouts. Or was it 20? We've already done a couple of minutes already. Blimey, that went quick. But it's more than enough time to, mind you, I suppose if you're going to get a sting on the police each and every time, that might take up a little bit of time, because I'm not sure you can drop until you've lost the police. But 2 stars isn't too difficult, especially on a bike as well. There's so many like alleyways and stuff you can hide down and keep out of their line of sight for time that's needed. So the next one, not the first one, the second one is coming up. It's going to be under the bridge then, maybe. Yeah, look, there's the first one. That's a bit open, isn't it? I'm not going to stick it there. See that there's many cars. There's a guy there. That's a bit open again. There's one over the back there. We'd put it in there, and then maybe we shoot down the alleyway if we need to. It's quite a long alley as well, so I don't know quite how close they've got to be for them to activate. I mean, could they be down the end of that alley? I mean, 'cause you can't really see much. There's a car there, I suppose, but that's quite far. But anyway, it didn't kick off, so let's mark the next one. There's a good shot to pull across that as well, wouldn't they? So that would have been a bit tricky if that had kicked off and they'd pulled across there. I'd have to turn the bike around. Yeah, I got away with it, so something to worry about next time. So we'll move on to the next one. So relatively, it's definitely set up for the solo player. This, I think, because we're running a full load. I can't even remember how much we're doing this for now. I should have noticed that at the beginning. It's just the fact that I'm not necessarily doing it for the money. I've got that's what the Cayo Perico's for. And I've been doing a few of them. I've got a hard one set up, which I'll be doing hopefully, well, after this maybe. We're going to put there. We're not going to put it there. But yeah, do you know what? I think this one, I did this one once before as well, and I pretty much put it here. I seem to remember the alleyway. Okay, so let's put it down. Yeah, now it let me mark it, so if I'm inside the zone I can't mark. So yeah, probably need to do that beforehand. I think the one after this though looks like it's at the pier. So let's go to this one. This looks, I think this is around where the Dubster spawn is. If ever you've gone for the gold or silver Dubster, this is one of the spawn points where we're heading now. Down, not too far from the little helipads. Go past the. That's not the arena, is it? What is that? That's where they do the television show. When we used to be able to AFK our characters. I think we're cut through. I'm not going to go round. Alright, maybe. Yeah, go round. That's it. Right. So we're coming up for the Dubster spawn, which is just in here on the garage. There is a car park there. That's where the Dubster would normally spawn. There's a drop point there, but there's a car there, so we're not going to. Yeah, that's not normally a car park there unless it's a Dubster or one of the other cars that spawns. There's a couple of rare cars I think that spawn there as well. It's a bit more secluded, isn't it? I don't see any cars anywhere. Who's that guy just standing over there? Let's get this marked anyway. It's around about there, isn't it? Because we're going towards the pier. Oh, it's kicked off. Right, we need to go. Yeah, the guy across the road has gone. So he was a copper. So yeah, they don't have to be in a vehicle. So remember that. We've learned something else. We're already losing them, so I think we'll want to just stick around here for a sec. See if this will get rid of them. Hopefully they won't take too long. So at last we've got 12 minutes. Plenty of time. It's normally pretty good around here, it's like with the hills and stuff, if you can keep tucked in. And they can only come at you from certain directions because of the motorway. Unless of course you've got a helicopter, a bit more problematic. But again, they're you're around bridges, so you can hide from them as well. It's not impossible. Is he going to go straight on, or is he going to turn up this road? He's turning up this road. Am I low enough down? Ooh, no. Oh, it saw me. Okay. Just go for it then. We know where we're going. Oh, let's pull the way back. Wait. That's the beauty of the bike. I picked big chunky road tyres on it, even though it's a scrambler. I figured there'd be a lot of this would be spent on the roads anyway. So I think I might have racing wheels on it. I'll get on the train track. There's a train on here. Which way is that going? Is that going this way? Or do they come... Am I heading... trying to remember now which way the train... I think it's on the right side, isn't it? So let's go. Go down there, but we want the first opportunity I think we get. Yeah, that might be it there. We're going to jump off. There we go. Right. I know where we are, so let's we can shoot down to the motorway and then back up towards the pier. If we go under here and do a right at the end. We should be able to I think I've nearly lost them. No, they've gone. Right. Do a right here, and then we'll do a left onto the motorway. That should take us straight to where we're going. No windy roads, no chances of getting knocked off. And then that's it. That's that was an easy sell. So I quite like this business. I mean, it's passive to start with. Well, it is passive. The only issue I had is doing the missions. Now, the missions are actually quite fun. I ended up doing most of it in the crew marine, like the first few times, but after you do the same mission over and over. There is one really annoying mission where you have to fight clowns at the end. But it's essentially how I ended up doing that, and was I'd get the main part of the mission done. When you get to the part where you have to fight the clowns because you've taken in some of the acid while you was doing the mission, because the sprinklers go off, I pretty much go off and make a cup of coffee, and you just die over and over and over. It doesn't matter, because once you've got through that part, you've turned the sprinkler system on to knacker or to poison there, whatever it is you're there to do. Once you head out of the way out, that's it, it's done, the mission's finished. Right, so let's just quickly get rid of this marker. So that was the only one. The rest of them I've pretty much done in the Kuruma anyway. It was just easier. Oh, I don't think I've done this one. Oh, there's a black car in the car park looking right at that package. Wondering though, there's a booth there. Does that hide it or not? Or does that even matter? Let's have a look. The other one is in, looks, there's one more, a bit further up. I think I'll try that. The other one, there is a guy there, but he doesn't look like he's part of the police, unless they wear snazzy clothes as well. Nope, got away with it. Right, so that's it, it was done. Set off the police once. Yeah, pedestrian, didn't know that. So we found that out after, well, last time I found it was the cars. So that was easy enough. We leave the area, and I can't even remember how much it was for. And it doesn't tell me. It's not going to make a massive dent anyways. It was only about 250 or something. So that's done. He should get a call in a minute. Maybe he'll tell me then.
The customer had a blast. Thankfully, they weren't too fucked up to send us the money. Good work.
Yeah, so that was easy enough. All I've got to do now is resupply. I've done the missions. Apparently it takes 3 hours once you've upgraded rather than the 6 it would take before, and you earned more. It's not necessarily cheaper to buy, but what you buy does more for your stock, so you've got to buy less of it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.